Okay, I just want to finish up one more thing about object being superclass of everything, and specifically about overriding the equals method. Okay, so sorry, I have a bunch of stuff open, but we had just did it with countries, and we had specified if their GDP variable matched, then they were considered equal. So like in this example we had finished up, because they had the same GDP, it was considered to be equal. Okay, but you could also set it up so that it's equal based on the name, right? So if we were to do that, we would just go to our equals method and we would change it, dot equals method, and you'd still have to cast it, but then we could just set it up off of like the name. So I could do if this dot name is equal to the other country's name. So I'd have to do dot equals other country, and then I would do get name here. So get the name of that and check if it's equal to the name that's inside of this class. I'm missing one of these. Okay, and if they are equal, return true, otherwise return false. Okay, so when we change that, now when we run this, what we'll run is Canada equal to Wakanda, and the answer will be no because their names don't match. Okay, and so again, maybe let's change these, whatever. So if I change this to Canada, now their names will match, and now it'll return true. Right, so that's how equals method is when you make your own variable type, right? We made our own country variable here essentially, and we can use the default, right? If you don't do anything, it'll just use the equals that's up here in object, in which case they would have to be the exact same spot in memory to be considered equal, but you can then overwrite it. Like oftentimes you're going to write your own equals of like, hey, when do I want to consider these two country objects equal? And you can really specify however you want, right? It's kind of neat, kind of nice. So we here are saying we want to make them equal if their names are equal, right? But you could certainly set it up in whatever way that you want. Okay, so just a summary. Object is the superclass of everything. Okay, so up on top of any hierarchy, you always have object, and in there, there's a set of methods. I don't even know what all of them do, but as far as the AP test goes, the ones you really got to know about are toString and equals, and then also the idea of, sometimes you'd overwrite them, right? You can, when you make your own object, especially equals, there's oftentimes you want to overwrite it to determine when two of your objects are going to be considered equal. Two objects of that class are considered equal. All right, that is it. Hopefully that made sense. Let me know if you have any further questions.